The Houston Rockets and Ime Udoka just made a very low risk but potential high reward trade for a guy like Jaden Springer, who no, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but when you talk about some of his best traits and attributes, it's the defensive side of the ball. This dude is a pest. Think of Drew Holiday, think of Marcus Smart, think of guys who are really good defensively, but Jaden Springer isn't as fundamentally sound as offensively as maybe you'd want him to be. But if you need a spark plug, if you need someone to get things going defensively, this is a really good player to have. Right here is able to really play some intense defense, lock up Kevin Porter Jr., who we know is a really good playmaker with that ball in his hands, forces the turnover, and then sparks a little bit of a fast break situation for his offense, right? So in this video, we're going to break down some film. I'm going to show you who he is, what he adds, and why I think this could potentially be a really low risk, high reward trade for the Houston Rockets. However, before we dive into the video, do me a big time favor, guys. Hit the like button if you want me to break down more Rockets film. I posted some of Men Thompson videos over the last couple of days. We'll do some Alpy videos. If we get over 200 likes in this video, trust me, more Rockets videos. Let's dive in. All right, another really good play. Now the Clippers get out into a little bit of transition, fast-paced offense. What teams like to do is, when you're able to get out in transition, you're never allowing a defense to fully set up in their half-court set, which can lead to easy buckets or mismatches everywhere, right? So right away, we see a lengthy, big mismatch here. Derrick Jones Jr. versus Jaden Springer, who again, not the biggest guy in the world, but he's going to bring that dog mentality of I don't care who you are, I'm going to lock you up, right? So as he drives in, gets a clean pickpocket, and then again, creates another fast break opportunity, but this time for the Boston Celtics. Again, great job here, staying in front, great footwork, and again, getting your hand on the basketball without drawing a foul. I really do like Springer as an on-ball defender, man. This dude is crafty. All right, here's another one, right? We're going to press. We're going to go full court. 5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Let's not allow them to get an open shot. Let's not let them get a shot at all is our mindset right here for Jaden Springer. So as Bone Talent, I believe that's who this is bringing the ball up again. Great. Look at the redirection here. Look at the redirection. As Bone Talent starts to cross over, he's going to push right, cross over left. Look at the footwork from the way he is now to boom. Look how quickly he gets in and out of those cuts, right? And then again, pickpocket, get a steal, and, a shot gets blocked. But again, don't allow an opportunity for this opposing team to at least put up a shot here. I'm telling you, this dude is going to bring some dogness to this Rockets team. Here we go again. Pushing the tempo, trying to get up. Kevin Porter says, hey, I got a mismatch. I got Jaden Springer on me. Let me attack this, right? Yes, no read. I'm seeing the guy in front of me. I'm circling yes, and I'm going. I'm attacking. I'm going to make this guy pay for getting on me in transition and picking to guard me. But again, another steal. That's 4 steals within, 7 minutes of action here in an NBA game. I'm telling you guys, this ain't BS. This is a guy who can really play defense at a high level. But now let's start to get into a little bit more of his offensive game, right? I haven't showed you much of that yet. Again, this is all just from one game. I don't want to show you all of his highlights because if we show you 50 games, yeah, it's going to look like he's a great player because there's going to be a bunch of shots made. There's going to be a bunch of steals, right? Let's just show you what he can do in one single game, right? So you guys can really see what he can do. Now, before we get any further into the video, hit the like button if you want more Rockets videos. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be breaking down the Houston Rockets throughout the entirety of the season. The trade deadline, anyone you guys trade for, we got you covered. Anyone you guys sign or game highlights, right? If you want game film, let me know in the comment section down below. With that being said, let's start to break down a little bit more of what he can do offensively in this game. So here's a play right here where Jaylen Brown's defender actually falls to the ground. Right now, Jaylen Brown's wide open, right? Since the guy's on the ground, you're going to create a little bit of rotation. Now, Jaden Springer is not the best shooter in the world. Don't get my words mixed up here. If he's open, he can hit it, but he's not a guy that you'll get into your game plan defensively and be like, we cannot keep this guy open, right? No, he's not like that. He's more of a really pesty on-ball defender who's going to create turnovers, but he can and will hit shots if you really need it in certain situations. Right here, it's a 3-point game, about 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Jalen gets into the lane. We got 2 guys on him. They leave Jaden Springer wide open and leave him as a guy who not to prioritize, right? So Jalen is going to trust his teammate here, kick it out to Jaden Springer, who's ultimately wide open. You do get a little bit of a closeout here, puts it up anyway, and drains a massive 3 in this game. Massive 3, right? Puts the Celtics up by 6 instead of just being up by 3. Clippers ball going in the other direction, right? So massive 3 here by Jaden Springer. A big time clutch basket by guard. And then I do want to get back into more defense, because we don't even have to look at how he is able to steal, create turnovers or whatnot, but just look at his ability to go 100% on every single possession defensively. It's really something you love to see. So he's going to get a one-on-one with Kevin Porter. He's going to stay in front the entire time. I mean, Kevin Porter rarely gets a lick of separation throughout this entire possession. This dude is someone you just want on your basketball team. He is. Then another big time play. Celtics up by 2 in overtime. Up by 2 in overtime. 41 seconds left to go. We're going to get Jason Tatum driving to the right, drawing in this strong side rotation. And again, they're going to leave Jaden Springer wide open from this corner. Again, not that you really, like, he's not going to be a guy that you game plan defensively against. But he's definitely a guy you don't want to leave wide open. And again, this is a clutch shot. This is a big shot. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 36 seconds left to go in the game. Up by 2. They leave you wide open, and you drain a big time 3. Those moments are sometimes too big for players. So again, this was all the footage from just one game versus the Clippers. He wasn't a guy who played an extended amount throughout games, because the Celtics have a lot of depth here, especially at the guard position with JB and Derek and Drew and Peyton Pritchard, right? So he didn't get a ton of playing time, but when he did, one thing I noticed was the energy, the grit, the grind. It was all there every single minute he was in the game. And as a Celtics fan, I'm, a little bit weird, man. I like Jaden Springer a lot as a player, man. So I think he's going to do great things over in Houston. I think he could be a spark plug defensively for them, and he's going to be a good fit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. But also, comment down below, what do you think the Rockets need to do next to continue to solidify themselves as potential contenders this season to win it all? Yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Rockets update, which should be very soon. Peace.